Well, g'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is an unusual job. Well, it's not really a job. It's testing out something that my good friend Carl gave me on our last visit. He gave me a couple of things. You've probably seen the valve tester, which the ET3 Palek. Just try to round up a diagram for that. We might have found it by now, so this video is a little bit later on. He also gave me a box of tomatoes. Well, I thought it was tomatoes, but it's not. They're green. They're ex-army, and they're very interesting, and I think we should see if they work. If they don't work, get them going. What are we going to do with them? I've got no idea. I really don't know. But the challenge is there, and let's see. Let's get them out of here. Now, this. Okay. Oh yes. Here we go. Now we've got a couple of tags on these. Now these are original from, I think it's the Second World War. I'm not real sure. Now, we'll go one for a start. Okay. Just keeping an eye on the monitor there to make sure you guys can see everything. This has got a date on it. The 23rd of December 19, and I can't read the last two digits. No, I can't get the digits out of there. I don't know whether these are as old. Well, actually, that's got 63 on it. So they're probably not as old as what we think they are. They're an army device. And here we go. Right. And I'm going to bring you in for this one. Okay. Sorry about the bit of camera movement there, but I do want you to see what they are. A telephone set. Telephone set F. And there's the working instructions. Now, this says the 26th of the 7th, 1963. Written, I'll just get a shot of that. So that's what's written on there. Not much on that side. But it looks like 1963. Now, for any of you guys that want a screenshot out there you go. And, yeah, at 2S or X cells are in place and properly connected up. That's what we've got to do to get it working. Okay, so, yeah, this will be fairly interesting. And, well, I didn't know whether you guys have seen anything like this. Once again, sorry about the camera work. It's a bit ordinary. There you go. There's the units themselves. And There's our handle. The ring. I'll probably get electrocuted here in a minute or something. So, do we obviously, these come out of the box. Okay, I'll just move the camera away. I'll get it out of the box and we'll have a closer look at what this is. Here you go. That cord is very crunchy. She's very tight indeed, and yeah, bit of a problem with that end. Very heavy Bakelite construction. And here we are. Here's the unit itself. It's a telephone set F Mark II and TMC. So can any of you guys out there shed any light on one of these? You got to replace the handset when you finish talking. Well, that sort of makes sense. And well, you ring the other one, I guess, by this. You've got line 1 here. I don't know. Line 1, line 2, or earth. Okay, so they connect to your other phone, I'm guessing. Just guessing. Okay. There's our hang-up switch. Let's undo these and see what's inside here. Interesting piece of gear. Okay, it looks like the whole top of this comes off. Bells and all. Bells and whistles. Okay, the one in this one is exactly the same. Okay. And look at this. We've got a circuit. There you go. How's that? Yeah. Very, very heavy Bakelite. And wow. Wow. There's some switches. Place here for a battery, I'd say. On this side. Not real sure about how these actually work. There's what looks to be a capacitor in there. Wiring, it's rubber. Not in bad shape, it's still flexible. There's 3 big caps here. There's another cap down in there, and it looks like he's actually leaking a little bit of oil on the top of him. I probably won't touch that, but yeah, there's a little cap there. This is obviously our dynamo that we wind to get something happening out the other end. Be interesting to put a voltmeter on this later, which it'll have to, not a digital one, an analog meter, and see what the go is. This is obviously our ringer. 2 coils in there, and this little fella just goes backwards and forwards on the bells. A make break contact on the solenoids in there. Big switch here. What's this one? Probably a transmit receive, which would be swapping the wires over, I would say. Yeah, okay. That's a big solenoid in there. Not real sure what he does. Something with all those wires. Okay, all this will be revealed on the circuit anyway, which we'll bring up. Down here, yeah, the wires here are very crunchy. They're breaking up as I move them, actually. that goes to the handset, and you can certainly feel when you move this handset, you can feel the hard rubber breaking in that. Okay, so there's our hang up switch. Yeah, okay. Can we get these going and talking to one another? This would be quite interesting. Now, Carl, my friend Carl, he told me that these probably run on 3 volts. He thinks it had 2 D cells. I think that's what he said. I was quite amazed when I was looking at it. So, not real sure what voltage. We really need to find out a little bit more about it. The circuit diagram. Where did I see the circuit? Okay, on the back here. Okay, what have we got here? Line, earth, 3 volts. There we go. There's our battery. So if we put 3 volts into this, we might be able to get it doing something. What do you reckon? Okay. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll pause the video. I'll get 3 volts onto this from the power supply and see if we can make it do anything. I don't know what it's going to do. Let's have a go at it. Righto guys, well we got 3 volts, 3 amps. There's no current limit on this one. I don't think there's anything in here that'd worry about current too much. Okay, he's on. Let's turn the power supply on, see what it draws. It's on. Okay. Nothing's happening there. What happens here? Nothing there. There's no current draw. We do have power to here. Can we get it to do anything? Can we wind it? Nope. Okay. Hang up. Guys, it's not doing a lot. It's not drawing any power whatsoever. I've just put this up to my ear. There is no clicks, no pops. There is nothing. This is dead as. Okay, just to make sure we've got power here, I'll just short these, and yep, power supply's jumping around there, so we've got power there. Now I'm guessing they'd have to be both connected. I just thought something may pop into gear and it do something. Okay, let's put a multimeter on these fellas to see if there's any voltage. I'm sort of not very game to put my hands on there because that might jolt me up a bit. Okay, it says this one's earth, so if I can get my alligator, no, can't get him over there. Just a moment. Okay, nothing there. Right, AC. Yeah, well, I can get voltage out of there, but of course with a digital meter you've got no idea what you're getting. How can I might be able to get this to hold on to here and give it a good crank and see how many volts AC we can get out of this. Just unscrewing the terminals there. Can I get in there? No. Can I get over the end of this? Yes. Okay. And can I get that one? Okay. There we go. So, we're going to put the meter so you can see it and I don't get charged up. Here. Hang on. I'll get a little jumper lead here. I'll get a red one for danger. And clip him on there. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see what we can wind her up to, eh? Whoa! Okay. Guys, I saw 115 volts on that. So it's just as well I wasn't touching my arm on it. Gee, that's pretty hectic. What can we get? 120, 129 I saw there. Oh, okay. Well, guys, we're getting voltage back to here. That should ring the other one. But what's this doing? It's what makes it ring. Obviously, if volts come in here, something rings in here. I don't know the operation of these. But AC, we can get 120 volts out of it. That's pretty cool. So, well, I guess the next thing is to connect up the second one and put a couple of jumper cables on them and see if we can make the other one ring. I'm guessing. Okay, let's do that. I'll get the other one out of the box. We'll set him up behind here, connect them, and see if I can ring the other one from this one. Got the other one sitting there. We'll connect a couple of jumper leads. We'll go to the bottom one, which is ground. Now, guys, these jumper leads, silicon, excellent jumper leads, as cheap as chips. I think it was $11 for 15 or something, from Temu, of all places. And they are really, really good. Well, I don't know about good quality. They certainly do the job. They're excellent. So if you're looking for some good quality silicon jumper leads, I think they're about a metre long. Check out Temu, of all places. We should be making them here in Australia, shouldn't we? Rather than relying on other countries. But I guess that's what we do. Okay, let's put him. He's on the hook. Okay? Okay, I'm going to talk on this one. I've got him off the hook. Let's ring him and see what happens. Oh, yeah. Well, it's ringing. Well, it does work. I'll have to bring him round here a little bit closer so that we can hear him. And if I turn him around there There's your little striker in the middle there. I'll turn the handle here, and there he is. He's working. Now, does it work back the other way? We're going to have to put the lid on this, but yeah, then I can't connect me batteries. Let's see here. We've got our lead here that's holding it up. Yeah, I'll try and hold him down. No. Well, rings that way. But this may not be pushing down hard enough on the switch. Well, let's see, can we get that switch down? If I put a screwdriver in there and hold him like that, this fella should move. And he does. There we go. Okay, ring the other one. Look at that. He's working. So, it goes backwards and forwards. What are the batteries for? I have no idea. Obviously, there'd be carbon inserts in the telephone. And, well, I think carbon needs voltage. Just like the old school telephones, these fellas need some voltage to work. So our voice is not going to work unless we get 3 volts in each one. One 18650 would probably work well in this. We might modify that. Okay, what else can I tell you about them? That's it. I'm going to play with these guys a little bit further. I'm going to leave this video, leave you hanging, and we'll come back after I've checked the capacitors, cleaned some switches, and put a couple of batteries in, put the things together, and see if we can get talkies between them. But that'll be another video. We won't be doing it in this one. Just wanted to show you this. And, well, they do ring each other. Okay, guys. I hope you like something different. Very different. So, please subscribe to follow me on another crazy adventure or a vintage radio. I think we better get back onto vintage radios myself. Okay. And give us a like, give us a thumbs up for these old fellas. Okay, guys, catch us later. Bye for now. Oh, what fun. Bye.